Donald Trump appears to have ignored a deadline in an investigation that could lead to new federal criminal charges against him. The former U.S. president had until last night at midnight to say whether he would appear before a grand jury in Washington. The special counsel wants to question Trump about his attempts to hang on to power after losing the 2020 election. Magda Gabrisalase joins us from Washington with more on this story. So Magda, what can you tell us?
Well, legal experts didn't really expect for Donald Trump to agree to testify in this federal investigation that's looking into any efforts to overturn the 2020 election, as well as the Capitol attack, where you saw this mob try to get in the way of the certification of the election result. So it was earlier this week that Trump said he got a letter from special counsel Jack Smith indicating he was the target of the investigation. Among other things, it is believed that the investigation looks into allegations that Trump and others pressured state officials to change election results. Now, several media outlets citing sources say the letter laid out several federal statutes. Conspiracy to defraud the U.S. is one of them, tampering with a witness and obstruction, and deprivation of rights under color of law, which is when someone uses their authority to deny a constitutional right. Now, this legal expert explains why that last one might be used.
It could be the way that you potentially get the former president on claiming I won the election, trying to rig the election, trying to steal the election without having to go into the potentially more difficult thicket of trying him for inciting an insurrection or giving aid or comfort to those who incited an insurrection.
So we'll have to wait and see what the grand jury decides. Meanwhile, we know that Trump has continued to maintain that he has done nothing wrong.
And Magda, this is just the latest investigation that could lead to criminal charges against Trump. What are his other legal challenges?
Yeah, Trump has already been indicted twice this year, one for his alleged mishandling of classified documents after leaving office, and the other for allegedly falsifying business records around hush money payments to an adult film star. Now, he has pleaded not guilty in both. Also, there's an investigation in Georgia that's looking into efforts to overturn the election as well. A grand jury could be asked to indict the former president next month. You also have New York's attorney general that filed a $250 million lawsuit against Trump, members of his family, and the Trump organization over their business dealings. And he's facing possibly another defamation lawsuit from E. Jean Carroll for comments that he made after being found liable in May for sexually abusing and defaming the former columnist. So legally, there is a lot to keep track of with Trump.